Hello then guys, today, I'm going to do a little bit on power factor correction, and going to have to speak to the funny man with dodgy hair, needs a haircut, beard trim, right, let's get serious. There's a couple of things I wanted to say. One is thank you very much for the extremely kind comments and messages. I've never done videos for other people, it's always been for myself, which some people think is a bit selfish, but that's beside the point. And it was actually really nice to help people and help people understand stuff. I've had some really good feedback, I had some really nice messages, saying I've really helped them out understand power factor correction and just, everything that I've done my videos on. So thumbs up, nice one for that, guys. Actually made me quite proud of myself, to be honest. So, and you've probably noticed I'm talking to the camera again, which I don't normally do, but I'm gonna try it and see why I should keep hiding behind things. I've got nothing I should be hiding for. So right, I'm gonna show you now. Not so long ago I swapped a neon sign transformer for a rotary spark gap for my Tesla coil, which has taken ages to build, and I still haven't got anywhere with building it, but I've got the parts going. And the other one, I done a deal for two. I swapped one for the rotary gap and the other one I sold for cash, and basically with the cash I bought myself a multimeter. Now, and I also bought the power factor correction meter, which two things I really wanted. So it's a bit gutting. I had to get rid of my two transformers because I love them things, but win some, we lose some, and I didn't need them, but I did need this. So as you can see, it's got PC function. It's really basic, but I can do trending graphs and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, I like it. I was doing some live streaming the other day. I'm actually live streaming from my tablet and whatever. So right, today then, what I'm going to be trying to show you is power factor correction and why it's important, why it's useful. It's going to be really hard to see both the meters. Right now then, this is running this light there, two fluorescent tubes. A bit hard to get a shot on. Running two fluorescent tubes, and I'm going to be using 4 microwave capacitors to show you the effects of power factor. Right, so at the moment this lamp has got a power factor. I've got my wires in the way, look. It has a power factor of about just under 0.5, and it's on the IND, which is inductive, and you've got KAP, which is capacitive, and the reason it's a K is because it's from Germany. Right, I want you to notice that we are drawing at the moment 1.979, so basically nearly 0.2, so nearly 200 milliamps, we'll say. That's as close as you're going to get to 200 milliamps. So I'm going to add one capacitor, which is a microwave oven capacitor, so it's 1000 microfarads. I want to add that. It'll see what happens to the meter, and you'll also see what happens to the current I'm drawing. So I'll add it, there'll be a little bit of a click, you'll hear it connect. So you can see the needle is now dropped, so we are getting closer to being at the right power factor basically, and we're aiming for a 1. Okay, 1 is perfect. And you'll notice that's dropped down from nearly 200 to basically 140. That's 140 milliamps. So to add another capacitor, I'm going to have to disconnect this one, short them out, because I do not want to be getting electric shocks. And you'll just have to trust the fact that I'm adding another microwave capacitor, because I'm not going to move the camera. I'm just going to add it on, and you'll get the gist. Right, so there's now 2, so they're in parallel. So it's in capacitors are in parallel, and in parallel with the load, which is that light which is running through a socket over here, which is connected to these things here. I'm now getting a phone call, which is pretty annoying. I'll give them a call shortly. Sorry about that, don't mean to be rude. But that otherwise it's going to keep going off and off and off. Right. So we've now got two capacitors, and again I will now join it in. So we've got 200 microfarads, and you'll see what happens to the meter. And we got down to 140 if I remember rightly, 140 milliamps, and we are very close to being you know, that would be actually considered really quite good for power factor correction. And you can see from 140 milliamps we're down to pretty much 100, so we're drawing less current, same voltage, power, everything, you know, same voltage going in, so we're just drawing less current. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the extreme now. I think this will probably take it over. I'm going to take out our capacitor, short it out, because I don't want to be getting shocked. 240 volts is not that fun. People think that high voltage is dangerous. You probably guessed, well, I've said it in a few of my videos, just that I've been getting a bit bored of high voltage, which is why I've been doing LED cubes and actually trying to help people out as opposed to just doing my own thing. Right, so we've now got three capacitors, so that's 3000 microfarads. I'm going to connect them in, and yet you'll hear the click as it connects. I didn't hear a click this time. And you'll see we've gone the other way. So we're now on capacitive, and you'll notice the milliamps have gone up. Okay, only by 15 milliamps, but still it's gone up. Okay, so you can see how before when we were that side we had less. The closer we get here we get less milliamps, so it's less current being used, and then we come over and it's now gradually picking up more, and I will show you that. I will take out this, we got a crack that time, short out that capacitor, and I'm going to add another capacitor on there, which is again a microwave capacitor. So we've now got 4000 microfarads going on there, and I know you all know what's going to happen now, but it's just a good way to actually see it being done. You know, it's a good way to actually see it with a meter. So again, I'm going to connect in my capacitor. That just made me think of Redalco's song. That was an awesome tune. If you're watching this, mate, awesome tune. Loved it. Right, so now you can see we're almost back to where we were before, 0.5, and we're getting up higher in the milliamps again, so we're up to 163. So you can see how it all affects. Basically, we're aiming to get that needle at 1, which is unity, and when you get it at unity, it will pull less current, and that is why we use power factor correction. So I hope that explains it a bit more for you guys. Sorry about the dodgy camera angles going on there. Nothing I can really do about that. So what we actually learn is that my lamp, really, it hasn't got any power factor correction for one, and really, if we want it to run as good as we can, just with microwave capacitors, obviously we can get closer. If we use 2, which is 2000 microfarads, we get it pretty darn close, you know, and that's, you know, that's pretty good, you know, that's, be happy with that. And it just makes you realise how much power is sort of being wasted by not using power factor correction. What I should have really done was logged all of that really, so I could have actually shown you a log of it, but anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope that explains a little bit to you. If you hadn't noticed, although yes, I am very disappointed to have got rid of my neon sign transformers. I've also sold a multimeter. I'm extremely happy to have my new multimeter and my power factor correction, or my power factor meter, COS meter. This also does phase shift as well, which is down the bottom, so it tells you how much out of phase it is, which is an added bonus. So guys, thanks for watching, hope you found it enjoyable. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you again soon.